Afternoon, evening, etc. Whenever it's you, everybody, and welcome back. Hey, remember this game that I said was like going to be the next game of the century for me? It still is. I haven't played it in over a month. Literally almost over a month. Life's been busy and the motivation to do it has not arrived until now. I'm feeling it. Hopefully, you know, we're going to get some progress here. I'm not going to get stuck on collecting like 20 bluegills, even though if the quest asks me to do that, I will do it. And maybe we'll get some more main story points. We're doing a lot of side quests. I've talked to my friends about it. Like, this game is... I love this game, but, like, the side quests do drive me nuts. But I don't want to miss anything. You've heard this before if you're watching the videos or the VODs on YouTube, or if you watch any of the VODs on stream. You've heard it before. Do you have a concern for, like, DMCA over some of the songs in this game? Hopefully, I mean, literally have, like, a 2 to 3 person viewer at the time, so it shouldn't affect me. Hopefully it doesn't affect me down the line if I end up doing this more for a larger group. But I don't know. I think Song of the Ancients for some reason is copywritten. Not sure. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. What are my quests? Fisherman's Gambit, Black Bass. I have no idea where to find these, so I just need to bang my head against the wall. And... woman in front of the king of Fasad's palace needs you to run an errand. Rule states she can't expressly state the name of the object she wants. You must search around for 10 round striped. I did this last time, don't laugh at me. Food objects. I have no idea what this could be. We're just gonna progress a little bit. Also, I mentioned early on here, the audio should be balanced, and I'm hearing this music, it sounds a little loud. Okay, no, we're good. We're just checking. We're cautiously checking. I don't want things to be overpowered or underpowered in one way or the other. Alright. Back to the main city hub. Ideally, we'll get back to doing this, like, hopefully every 2 to 3 to 4 at the longest days. I don't want to have too many big gaps between me playing this game. You know, big story beats, so you obviously don't want to, like, skip a lot of that and come back and be like, hey, yeah, what was going on here? Something horribly sad and depressing? I don't remember. It's been like a month. Also, I think I'm still collecting material to upgrade my weapons, because that will be important later. For lore purposes. And maybe some endings, who knows. Whoop. And we can also reacclimate ourselves with our abilities, like this guy. Don't make fun of me for the spells I use. I just really like the generic, like, spears and bullets. Even though I know there's a lot of wonderful spells in this game. So having Kaina here actually helps a bunch. Alright, buddy. Is there a quick heal button? Just up and heal. Otters. Didn't even get anything for that. We'll head back home, see if there's any new quests from Coppola, or maybe it was Devola. I love the characters, I just can't remember who's who. I know one's like the librarian lady and one's the legit drunken bard. They're twins, right? I think it's Devola. Devola should be in the tavern here. We also got the matter of our farm to attend to, and I'll be honest, I'm probably not going to attend to the farm. It'll take me 20 minutes to touch 20 plots of land. I do not want to do that. I'll let that one ride. This is Devola. Yeah.
What have we got today? Doesn't look like I have any work for you right now.
Oh. It's time to progress, or I figure out how to find black bass. I'm trying to think, like, the spots on the map that I haven't really touched to find black bass. Slice. Maps. Alright, just in the interest of time, because like I would love to be like the, hey, I'm the Nier expert, I know exactly where to find everything. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. Forgive me. I just want the lore, alright? You can at me for it. I'm a fake gamer. Where can I find Black Bass? Really? It's... I've done this before. The Black Bass is literally right here. Don't mind the cursor. I could have swore I've done this before. It just says, use the lore. I'm not crazy, I could have swore I've done it. Alright, do I press B again and then I pull in the opposite direction? Yes. Maybe this is why I haven't done the quests. I've probably done this before and I'm like, oh man, I was too weak before. Now I can do it? Whoa. Hold firm. It's scooting. It's scooting. Hoggers. It's a black bass. Alright, the fishing records. That is what it is all about, isn't it? Just checking. I want to see how long this will take. Oh, okay. We'll bang this one out and then we'll... No! Bye, lugworm. I'll bang this one out and then we'll probably cheat for the other, you know, round food object, because my brain can't process it. Like, what kind of food object is round and stripped? Or striped? Like zebra balls? Like, balls of zebra mean not like actually like the zebra balls? Don't at me. Alright, we're chilling, we're chilling, we're chilling. And we need a handful of these fish. Hold the line. Boom. 3 more. I do wish you would keep the Song of the Ancients going in the background instead of giving me this dramatic, like, fish battle music. Also, don't know how long we're going for today. It is like a Memorial Day weekend. Nice long weekend for all the ladies and gents out there. I saw on Twitter, apparently, what was it, like, current vice president, like, made a remark about that and people got upset. I can understand why. Each their own. Hey, it's a long weekend of me, but I also give a nod to those that have done their piece. All just enjoy our time, right? I mean, to be honest, for most people, and especially in America, they're just happy to have another day off. The busy workaday life of America. I think we can, you know, just call it for what it is. It is a day off. Respectfully, of course. I don't know. I'm literally just trying to, like, fill the dead space here. I don't want to, like, just go on, like, a political rant in the middle of Nier. I don't even think it's political. It's literally just, like, whatever Twitter pulled up for me. I'll tell you, my Twitter, like, I don't know how it works or, like, how the recommendations work. If it's, like, how Facebook is very clearly listening to my microphone and they give me ads for things that I have clearly memed on or talked about with my friends. Which is hilarious and also scary at the same time. But Twitter literally is like, here's a very serious political issue. Also, the Minecraft tournament, you know, championship is this Saturday. I'm like, huh? I don't think I've ever watched that, but alright. Yeah, I've been playing a little Minecraft on the side, but, like, it literally blew up my feed, and then, like, you know, I click on that, and all of a sudden I refresh my main feed, and everything's talking about, or everyone's talking about Dream. I'm like, what? I don't keep up with, like, a lot of, like, video game stuff. I'm like, I know Dream's the Minecraft guy, but now what? It's like, something happened? Is it more of the drama? You know, more big drama? I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't care. I'm just here to play video games. Video games and peace and love to all those that also play their video games. Don't be mean. Don't be a bully for no reason. I think we've talked about the the meme, I guess it is, with the speedrun community and Dream. I just find that interesting, but like, I don't really keep up. And the fact that I've done like just a little bit, apparently Twitter wants to throw that in my recommendations. Hey, by the way, I think we're done, right? This is 5. I'm gonna stop talking about things I don't know, that way we don't, you know, potentially get involved in some kind of conversation. It's just Minecraft, guys. I've done it. Alright. Let's go dunk these fish and then cheat on the other quests. Okay, you know, the smart thing to do would just be to cheat now. So forgive me. We're gonna do it once more. I'll try and figure out the other ones myself, but round. Also, what is this? It is stripes. Why am I thinking it's strip? That makes no... I mean, strip pieces of meat anyway. You're kidding. Oh my god. Alright, we're going to Facade after this as well. In hindsight, I should have known. You guys will see when we get to Facade. Let's do this one first. Wouldn't mind a fast travel option. I think something like that might come later in. Or later on. Yo, despite the last few weeks, like, literally aging me in my workplace 5 years. I've made this joke already to my friends, but like, the last 6 months has aged me 5 years from work. And 4 of those years came from like the last week. Not this last week, the week prior. It's like, ugh. This music though, it's mellowing me out. Maybe I should have played this when I was like really burnt out and stressed, because I could have just vibed to some of the tunes. Can you even say that though? Can you say like, you know, I put the Nier music on as part of the stream and it's just part of the game, but I want to sit there and listen to it? I think that's literally what like DMCA would strike me down for. You're not transforming it, Mr. Zeppazin. Where's the transformation on your media, your content even? Again, I don't call it content, I'm just a boy. I'm just a boy playing games. For me. Other people make content.
I'm back with those fish pops.
Well, raise the mainsail and call me Cletus. That's some nice work, youngster. Keep it up, and you just might have a chance of catching the fish.
Which fish?
Perhaps the day'll come when I tell you. Now, let me show you the next technique. You're on a whole different level now, you wee minnow. Don't you agree?
Oh, I've certainly improved. But I still feel like your training is way harder than it needs to be.
Ain't no shortcuts in life, son.
True. Unless you're rich already, then you have all the shortcuts. That's it? Yo! We literally like took a long break on like the precipice of being done with nearly every side quest that was available. A little disappointed in myself. We could have came back straight to like some new content, some lore, some story. Here I am about to roll back to the desert to grab some round objects. Some round striped food objects, hint hint. For whatever reason, like my brain was really fixated that these were some sort of meat object, but it's not. What? No crashy, dude. I tell you, learning those angles are going to be critical in the speed run. I think once I actually like fully play as master as much of this game as I can, I'm gonna check out the speed run for it. Dog. I'm also loaded. What the heck?
Come back.
Alright. I've thought about this actually. I should do this. If only just so I can have other healing options, and if for some reason I end up struggling on a normal boss fight, I want to have 20 healing options versus 10. Alright. Out and to the right. Opa. Oh, it is. I'm just vibing to the music right now. This is a bop. I love this track. No, 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 no. Ooh. Shiny. All right. Where is your food objects? It's not there. It's across the pond. Skip this now. Ow! Banging my knee on my desk. Legs are too long. Hey! Could these be what I'm looking for? Watermelon. Ta-da! Now I need to find where that lady was in Facade. I think this is gonna be the biggest issue if I end up taking like long breaks or have to step away from streaming or gaming, is just coming back to freaking Facade, dude. Where is she? The blue thing's the mailbox. There's no indication on my map. I just look at my mini map down here for a different color circle. It's you.
Are these watermelons what you were looking for? Great! I hope you can make your daughter something tasty.
Wait a minute. This was not financially profitable. Alright, let's see the king. Actually, I haven't done this. Ooh. Seamless. Yo, dude, you got a nice bed, not gonna lie. And a cluster blade.
What is it?
And what, pray tell, is that?
Yeah, I saw something like that.
Ooh.
Is this another rule?
Oh, well, in that case, I'm happy to accept.
Fast travel, baby.
ヨーリススターテスレタサ起き
You sure you want to be doing that? It seems pretty important.
だより出せでタサラと地づかれた
I suppose one cannot expect a man to change his ways overnight.
Give him time. Hey, there's a way up here the entire time? No, this is like the extra high ground. I don't think I've ever been up here. Like all royalty houses only. Alright. Main story time. So is it just limited to the sand wells, or does this include like the whole world? Now this is like your fantasy game type of thing here. Oh yeah, okay. So it's literally only for here. I mean, we may as well unlock them then. Such a cool concept, though. I mean, hang on. It's a cool concept. I'm looking here. I can see the other sand spout from here, can't I? Yeah. I'll still take it, though. If I ever have to go to and from Facade, it saves me from having to roll across the whole desert. Also seems like it would be safer. I don't know why they just have it reserved for royalty. I feel like the common folk would love to use this too, to not get eaten by wolves. Maybe. I think there's one, that should be one over there as well, but I appreciate the gesture. It's gonna be minorly useful. It's not that useful. But still, we take gifts nonetheless. That'll save us maybe like 15 seconds over the course of every, back and forth. Rat tail, yoink. Lizard tail, sorry. rolling around here. I need to turn on the fan. It's getting a little warm in here. Been without AC for almost the last like 2 to 3 weeks. We recently just got it back, but even then I don't like it having on like incredibly high. I like a nice like mid to low 70s, not like legit 70. Just freeze my butt off. Alright. Mystical Tree Land or whatever. Alice in Wonderland. What the World Tree. I forget what it's called, but we're going there. Yup. Forest of Myth. Okay. Sorry, nature. Less sorry, shades. Looks like there's a ledge we need to climb up on. There is no ledge we need to climb up on. We just need to go down here. New content, pog, let's go. Sounds peaceful.
It sure is quiet here.
Such silence bodes ill. There's trouble on the way. I'm certain of it.
You know, a little optimism now and then wouldn't hurt, Vice.
Such cheek.
Remember we had a dream about how to cure our sister, somewhat related here, and she also had a similar dream. So, being here, we're gonna figure out what exactly is going on. I also think we got a quest from Popola to come here. Some weed.
Beware. Beware. The words.
The words? What do you mean?
Contagious words. Those who dream.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange new sensation in my mind.
Vice's voice rose in a quizzical way.
It is not quizzical.
What's going on?
The villager's body shuddered as he slowly opened his eyes.
Perhaps we should start by asking this man.
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we could help.
The mayor stared at Zapperzen and Weiss.
If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream.
In your dream?
The mayor explained. In the past weeks, a mysterious disease called the Death Dream had spread across the Forest of Myth. Those who caught it were cursed to fall asleep and live forever within the world of their own dreams. The village mayor had determined the Death Dream was spread from person to person by spoken words. But before he could learn more, the disease took him as well. Weiss stared at the mayor, his mouth twitching slightly.
Now see here. Are you saying that we have been absorbed into your dream?
Well, yes. I think you have.
In other words, we've caught the Death Dream?
Before the mayor could confirm Zapperzen's suspicion, Weiss exploded with rage.
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely unfathomable on every conceivable level. I don't even recall falling asleep.
That's just how the Death Dream works.
Though polite, the mayor was clearly trying to brush aside the book's remarks.
My remarks are not to be brushed aside, fool.
The mayor twisted his mouth into an embarrassed grimace. Then quickly, changed the subject to Zapperzen, or to who Zapperzen had seen, and what they had discussed since coming to the village.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream. A certain conversation, a specific word, something.
Zapperzen and Weiss racked their brains, but they could find no easy solutions. There were simply too many words to consider, too much random chatter, too many meaningless conversations.
Grimoire Weiss does not engage in meaningless conversations.
The mere suggestion that Weiss chose his words carelessly seemed to sting his pride.
It does not seem to sting my pride, you bloated gasbag of a narrator. It has demolished it utterly.
Irritated, Weiss looked skyward, as if searching for answers in the heavens.
I was doing no such thing. Just leave me alone already.
The anger created by his harsh words bled over to Zaburzan like a contagion. Wait, said Zaburzan suddenly. Did someone just say contagion? Yes, I believe so. What of it? Well, the villager told us to watch out for contagious words, right? The mayor leaned forward with renewed interest, pushing a startled Weiss aside in the process. He must have said something, right? Asked the mayor. Something specific. Some specific combination of words. What was it? It was about dreaming, or something that dreams, or... What the hell was it? A sheep? Cried Weiss suddenly, blurting out the first thing that popped into his head. The others stared at him for a moment before slowly shaking their heads. After a few more minutes of thought, Zaburzan's face suddenly lit up. I remember, he said. Those who dream. That's what he said, I'm sure of it. At this, the mayor produced a thick sheaf of papers from his pocket. He flipped through them a few times before finally nodding his approval at Zaburzan. That sounds right, he said, as a straight sheet of paper fluttered to the ground. My notes also mentioned something about that. I bet it was the last thing you heard before you fell asleep. The mayor shook his head, his worn pencil stub tracing lines across the lone piece of paper. For the last month, I've done nothing but study the disease that we call the death dream, he said. I mean, I'm the mayor, right? It's my job to protect people from whatever comes along. But I never expected a couple of outsiders to start entering people's dreams. The mayor paused, a grimace crossing his face. I should probably be taking notes or something. Weiss immediately fired back. I applaud the force of will it takes to research a disease in your dreams, he said. But perhaps we should bend your efforts to escaping this place instead of trying to understand it. The mayor's hand tightened around his pencil, snapping off the tip. I've tried to escape. From the very moment I realized I was locked inside my own dream, I've been looking for a way out. But I don't think it exists. I mean, this is my dream, right? If there was an exit, I'd know about it. He paused for a moment, his unfocused eyes staring at nothing. My village was beautiful, he said, to no one in particular, and it was filled with the most wonderful people you could have ever hoped to meet. But once this disease took hold, things changed. It's like someone took a sponge and soaked the color out of our lives. I just want to be whole again. I want us to be free. And won't stop trying until it happens. Zaburzan nodded in agreement. Huh? Wait a second, I didn't nod. Look, if we can be any help, just ask. Now hold on, I did not say that. Give me a second, my voice is getting a little raspy. Not juice, it's water. No matter how much it sounds like a Capri Sun. Now hold on, I did not just say that. Silence, cried Weiss. The grimoire looked from Zaburzan to the mayor and back again, his face filling with confidence. Grimoire Weiss's face is always confident, thank you very much. Now see here, mayor. You told us that nothing can exist in the dream without your knowing of it. But yet you seem to be surprised to see us when we first arrived, yes? The mayor slowly raised his head, realization dawning on his face. Oh my god. You're right. I had no idea you were coming. The human imagination is a limitless engine, said Weiss, and dreams are the fuel. If you can imagine an exit, then it must be so. With your permission, shall we search it out? Thank you, said the mayor. I don't know how I could repay you. Payment is not required. We are as eager as you to be done with this place. The mayor suddenly felt as if he could breathe again. He'd almost forgotten what it was like. Good luck, you two, he called to the departing forms of Zaburzan and Weiss. We're all counting on you. As Zaburzan slowly faded into the misty forest, the mayor was struck by a sense of déjà vu. I saw this man once before, he thought. But where? Zaprazen's mood darkened as he trudged through the forest. Hours earlier, when the beauty of the place was still a new thing, he had been confident they could get in, find an exit, and be home in time for dinner. But the deeper they went, the more the forest closed in around him. The mist made it difficult to see more than a foot in any direction, and moss-covered rocks seemed determined to twist his ankle. More than once, he had already been forced to steady himself on the rough bark of a tree, and his hands now left small trails of blood on everything he touched. Additionally, Weiss was proving to be a spectacularly poor traveling companion. Unhindered by either terrain or physical effort, he spent most of his time urging Zaprazen to pick up the pace and grumbling about their slow progress. Finally, after Weiss muttered something about legless turtles being more adept at navigating the environment, Zaprazen snapped. Okay, Weiss, cram it for a second, would you? You don't have to walk. Zaprazen leaned against a tree and tried to stretch the knots from his back. How can this stupid forest be so big, he muttered to himself. The moment the words tumbled from his mouth, a cacophony of insects sprang to life. Every imaginable form of buzz, clicks, and hiss roared at the volume that rattled his teeth. Zaprazen slapped his hands over his ears and screamed to be heard. Weiss, what's going on? I'm not screaming. My voice is already going to be very killed from this. I'm not screaming. Speaking of. I'm trying to lean away. I'm leaning away when I sip, but like this thing is just... It's not a very good water bottle. In fact, every time I try and drink out of it, I end up spilling on myself. Not because I'm inept, it's just a bad water bottle. Zaprazen could see Weiss's mouth moving. He might as well have been shouting in a tornado. The insects screamed, the forest howled, and then, just as Zaprazen's ears seemed ready to tear from his head and go running for cover, the sound diminished. Hesitantly, he removed the hand from his left ear and listened to the creatures of the woods. Ree! Chak! Chaka 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 cha! Woo 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 ma! Shaka! As the insect symphony dimmed another decibel, Zaprazen began to detect patterns in the sound. This isn't random, he thought. It's not just white noise. It's something else. The instincts were calling out. They were asking a question. One with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? By my pages, is this a riddle? I guess so. I mean, it feels sort of forced, but maybe the key to getting out of this place. Or maybe the key to getting out of this place. Then I leave it to you to answer. 1 with it is lacking. 2 with it is ideal. 3 with it is dangerous. What is it? Okay. It's a seesaw, right? One person on a seesaw. It's kind of sad for anyone that had the childhood experience of that. I never used a seesaw growing up. Didn't even know what it was. 2 of them, hey, it's pretty good. 3, well, now it's getting a little, you know, spicy. Like the 3rd kid wants to like hop on the side or in the middle. Is just gonna be someone's breaking something. Some 6-year-old's not going home happy. The seesaw. Something that's a deal with 2 people but dangerous for 3. Oh, it's a seesaw. Weiss's mouth flew open, but before he could say anything, the words suddenly shifted. The world suddenly shifted. Reen reen wah, shik shika, shik shika. When Zaprazen came to, he was once again surrounded by the sounds of insects. The cries of the insects were creating words he had heard somewhere before. Oh wait. Oh. Is it not a seesaw? That's like the most obvious answer. Well, how if I know? The answer is a secret? Inwardly furious that Weiss left the task to him, Zaprazen sighed and gave the only answer that made sense. It's a secret, right? The sound of the insects stopped as suddenly it began. The forest undergrowth parted before Zaprazen like a rippling wave, opening a new path. These forest arthropods are making a road for us, Weiss said with glee. Pleased at passing the test, Zaprazen moved on with new intensity. My dogs are like battling right now. The path offered his body a relief from the undergrowth. It gave ever greater cheer to his mind. As long as they were on a path, their journey had a purpose. I guess the forest has accepted us, huh? Said Zaprazen after a bit. Weiss spun around to face his companion. Do not mistake the will of the forest for some happy pet you can suddenly befriend. We have no idea where this path leads. As Weiss finished speaking, the pair turned a corner and found themselves facing a clear forest. Spring. Smiling, Zaburzin picked up a small rock and sent it skipping across the surface of the water. Good heavens, said Weiss. His surprise was understandable. Each time the rock struck the surface of the water, a musical note rang out. When the rock finally stopped moving and sank to the bottom of the spring, the ripples it left behind came together to form words. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? Absurdly easy, barked Weiss. Now answer it. You motherfucker. Zaburzin grit his teeth and tried not to reach out and strangle his companion. He's right after all. This one's pretty easy. I enter through the window, but break no glass. When night falls, I vanish. What am I? It's sunlight. Sunlight! A plume of water suddenly burst from the spring. Sunlight flittered through the trees, reflected off the plume, creating a shimmering rainbow that spanned the entire horizon. In all my years, Weiss said softly, I have never seen such a sight. Perhaps I have misunderstood the intentions of this place. Hey, look, cried Zaburzin, awakening Weiss from his daze. There's a house or something over there. Glancing in the direction of his friend's extended hand, Weiss saw a small cottage nestled among the trees. That's weird, isn't it, Weiss? I mean, who would build a house all the way out here? Zaburzin walked over and pounded on the door. After a minute of solid banging, the door cracked open, and a small man peered out. His body was cloaked from neck to toe in a large black cape, while his face was obscured by mist. Began Zaburzin, but before he could get any further, the cloaked man held up a hand and began speaking. I have 4 legs in the morning and 2 at noon, but end the night with 3. What am I? Zaburzin tried to ask the cloaked man who he was and what he was doing there, but he simply repeated the question. If we wish to engage with this man in conversation, said Weiss, it would seem that we must answer his riddle. Yeah, I suppose so. At least it's an easy one. Yeah, this one's... Come on, guys. This is a man. This is the Sphinx riddle. Like, come on. A man. The mist dissolved from the cloaked figure as he spoke a single word. Correct. With that, the man flung his garment aside and revealed his true identity. You're the mayor. What? You're the mayor, cried Zaburzin. The small man slowly shook his head. I am not the mayor you know. Now listen to my words. Long ago, I saw a version of you that was not yourself. I'm sorry. What does that mean? It will make sense in time. At present, I simply congratulate you on cracking the seal of the Death Dream. You must now go to the person at the forest entrance. With that, the man turned on his heel and slammed the door behind him. As Zaburzin watched, mist seeped up from the ground and enveloped the cottage, erasing it from existence. When Zaburzin and Weiss returned to the forest entrance, they found the mayor leaning against a tree. As soon as he caught sight of the duo, he sprang to life. He sprang to his feet and scrambled over them. Good gravy, he cried. You made it. You actually made it back. His left hand grasped Zaburzin and pumped it so fiercely it threatened to dislodge it from the socket, while his right seized Weiss by the cover and swung him through the air. God, by the heavens, you fool, stop shaking me. We have not even told you if you were successful or not. The mayor smiled broadly and shook his head. I'm just happy you're alive. I didn't think I'd ever see you again. Zaburzin withdrew himself from the mayor's eager handshake with a slight smile. We broke the Death Dream seal, he said. At least I think we did. The mayor's face beamed as Zaburzin filled him in on the details. When the tale was done, the 3 of them laid down on the forest ground and fell asleep. Zaburzin cocked his head. Okay, hang on a second. This is crazy. Why don't we just lay down and go to sleep? Cease your endless prattle and go to sleep, fool. Fighting against the rules of this place is futility itself. Zaburzin and the mayor obediently reclined atop the grassy earth. Have you forgotten? Continued Weiss. It is the words that control the Death Dream, the words that allow us to move from place to place, no matter how unnatural they seem. The words are absolute. Therefore, if the words tell us to sleep, then sleep we shall. And once we do, the story will continue. With that, the trio found their eyes growing heavy, their breath slowing. This is the first time, began the mayor, the first time I felt tired since I was imprisoned here. His words were cut off by a loud yawn, and he remembered nothing more. They might have been asleep for an hour. They might have slept for an hour, or a year. When they awoke, Things had a slightly more real quality to them. The mist felt thicker, the leaves greener, and it was clear they had awakened from their dream. Zaburzan shook the mayor gently. "Good news," he said. "I think we made it." "Oh wow," said the mayor in an odd voice. "We did make it. I'm back." He blinked once, and then again, as if not quite believing the sight before him. "You two have no idea how much this means. The death dream was spreading throughout our village, and I wanted to. Well, I thought I could figure out how to stop it. But I guess it wasn't the case. I must have caught the disease and became trapped in my own dream." The mayor started to stand and then collapsed back to earth. He stared at his legs as if trying to remember how they worked. Then he glanced at Zaburzan and shrugged. Without a word, the young man reached down and pulled the mayor to his feet. Real life may take some getting used to," said the mayor with a wry smile across his lips. "You shall relearn in short order, I am sure. For now, you should return to your home and rest." That's twice. Whoops. "No," said the mayor, swaying to his unsteady feet. "No, I can't. Some of the villagers are still trapped in the death dream. I have to save them." The mayor slowly made his way to the divine tree in the center of the village, and then bowed his head and prayed silently. "This is a holy tree," he explained. When the prayer was finished, the guardian of the village... It's the guardian of our village. Of our village history and memories. Wow. Hey, brain. "Superstition will only make our mission harder," muttered Weiss. "We should not put our faith in the gods." The mayor shook his head. "Not the gods, the words. The legend says that this tree is a home to a powerful magic known as a sealed verse." Okay, I'm listening. And Zaburzan and Weiss could not contain their surprise. It seemed a goal had been found in the most unexpected of places. "I say," muttered Weiss. "This certainly is a stroke of luck." As the three of them said their goodbyes, Zaburzan mentioned the strange man who had given them a third riddle, and the mysterious words he had left them with. "I once saw a version of you that was not yourself," muttered the mayor. "What in the world does that mean?" Lost in thought, he stared into space for a long moment. "You know, I think this is going to sound odd, but I had a feeling I've seen you before, too." Zaburzan tried to keep a straight face and failed, but the mayor didn't seem to notice. Deja vu, right? Anyway, I figured it's just some kind of illusion created by the death dream. It probably doesn't mean anything. Zaburzan gave the mayor a nod and smiled, but inwardly his thoughts were racing. There was something wrong about the mayor and his words. And what exactly is going on here? That riddle would prove to be the most difficult of all.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, I get a break.
Now I can finally return to a normal life.
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
I know. That's why we have to help the other villagers, no matter what.
Execution magic. Summon magical spikes from the ground to impale enemies. Charge to increase the number of spikes. You got me interested. Sorry, Dark Lance. It's time for Dark Execution. Oh yeah, I could, like, remove my ability to... lock.
For a sealed verse, that didn't take much effort.
Yes, all a touch too easy if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink advice.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get rid of my defend and my evade. Nice. Well, believe it or not, that was actually pretty enjoyable. Just 22 minutes of reading. Legit felt like I was back in any literature class that required me to read aloud. Which, believe it or not, was not college. It was seldom college.
This person must be dreaming too.
It would appear that way, yes.
Can't say I'm very excited to go back there. That dream world sorta creeps me out.
Perhaps you should spend less time complaining and more time getting on with the mission.
Yeah.
Alright, it's a visual novel stream. I breathe air scented with death and resist the urge to laugh, for I know it'll sound like the words of a madman. How long have I been in this fresh hell? My box, my prison, is tucked beneath the stairway in a long, unused catacombs of some infinite castle. Outside I hear the sounds of a funeral dirge that plays without end. Light has no place here. Wind is forgotten. Wind is a forgotten friend. I pray for death to come, but he forsakes me. Time passes, an eternity slips by in a single tick of the clock. Someone knocks on my prison. Anyone there? I hear an unfamiliar voice say. My savior. I claw at the door of my jail, embedded with thick splinters under my ragged nails. I scream for help. I laugh. I sob. Surely this is the product of my addled mind. Surely it cannot be true. Help me, I cry. For the love of God. For the love of all the gods, help me. Impossibly, I hear the sound of a lock being torn out and falling to the floor. As the door slowly creaks open, I have just enough time to see a silver-haired boy and a floating book before the light pours inside. My eyes, accustomed to blackness, explode with the pain. I am forced to turn away. Who are you? I ask, shaking hands covering my face. How have you come to this place? I am Grimoire Weiss, and this is Zaprzen. Long have we been searching for you. Now come, stand. We shall awaken from this nightmare together. The one known as Zaprzen extended his hand and pulls me from the cell. Though my eyes are slow to adjust to freedom, my ears are keen as ever. They recognize the staccato
Staccato.
Staccato? What is this? Formed with each note sharply detached or separated from the others. Each note sharply detached, separated from the others. These passages are marked to be performed by staccato. Oh, a staccato. I'm not very musically inclined. As I recognize the staccato of sounds, the staccato sounds of heavy rain. Jeez, reading's hard. I never thought to hear that again. I whisper. Would that this were not such a terrible storm, said Grimoire Weiss. Look at your feet. I force my O's open and see the water pooling around my ankles and lapping at my shins. There's so much of it. Yes, and more comes each moment we delay. If we do not make good on our escape, we shall all drown in this castle. We know you are weak, but you are our only hope to survive this place. Time that has long forgotten, friend, made itself known again. I nodded my head and swore to save my rescuers no matter the cost. The castle catacombs are a maze, twisting upon themselves, like the endless entrails of a giant. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. Oh, I have one choice. At the end of the corridor... Oh, no! Damn it. Searching for the door to the next room, I come upon a shapeless mass of gray matter. It has been shoved against the side of the wall, and despite my fever, I think I see the outlines of a door just beyond. When I reach out a finger and touch a piece of the mass, it turns to dust and drifts away on the wind. Realization slowly dawns, and I fall to my knees and weep. Corpses. I face a mountain of charred and crumbling corpses. I look from the beds and back again until the horror dawns full upon me. Someone has piled up these bodies into a tower and set them ablaze. Whether they were alive or dead, I do not know, and the sanity will not me permit to consider the proposition further. I make a sound, whether scream or laughter, I cannot be certain. Then my mind grants me a merciful blackness. I find myself opening the door and leaving the most terrible of rooms. I squint down the dim corridors. Proceed east. And then west. And then east. And then north. Help me. And then north again. At the end of the path, the waters rise to my waist, exhausting me both physically and spiritually. I pray that this is the way out. Eventually I cannot stand the sight of the waters no longer, and so turn my eyes upward. Imagine my surprise when I see a series of paintings hanging on the faded plaster wall. Each depicts a person in their prime of their life. In the prime of life, clad in clothing with the highest quality. The styles, however, are strange to me, leading me to believe that these people had lived long, long ago. One subject wears an outfit that particularly catches my eye. It's constructed of a thin, breezy cloth, and decorated with a motif of flowers and birds. While encircling the figure's waist is a leather belt of the most perfect construction. It is a stunning costume even by modern standards. I gaze at the portrait. I'm struck by the desire to touch it with my own hands. As I extend a single finger to the painting, I am gripped by a most unpleasant feeling. Staring closely at the image, I see it bend and warp into the shape of another figure. Something behind the picture is pointing at me. Is it another prisoner? A fellow inmate trapped for an eternity in this place? I cannot let it pass, and so I seize the portrait with both hands and throw it into the water. The wall is hollow behind the painting, and inside I can just make out a body. Whether or not it is a prisoner, there would be no rescue. The poor soul is long dead. Scraps of clothing lie on the floor around the bones. Only a small amount of the fabric has survived, but its features the same delicate design that were depicted in the portrait. I've been admiring a row of corpses, blocked from view by portraits of each victim at their pinnacle. Enough. Shielding my eyes, I paddled forward through the water. I squinted down the dim corridors and proceeded south. And then we're going to go south. And then we're going to go west. The water has risen to my chin, and now laps are greedily at my mouth and nose. "You dumb bass," shouts Zaberzen. He surely desired to say more, but the rest of his insult is cut short by rising water. This doesn't sound like me at all. Grimmer of Ice, wet and tattered, floats on the water's surface. It is already too late for him. This wasn't how it was supposed to end. I game overed in a visual novel of my freaking game. Alright. I don't remember which path I took.
This person...
We're going in.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
We're gonna skip a lot of the dialogue until we get to something that looks different or I find the way out. Okay, paintings. Okay, south. Go west. At the end of the path, a row of heavy wooden casks lie on their sides in a dark chamber. Doubtless they are filled with wine. My thirst roars to life. I can't remember the last time I had parched my throat. My parched throat had relief. I scramble the first cask and pull frantically at the cork. The theft of a few cups means nothing, I tell myself. The cask will be ruined by the flood regardless. Finally, the cork surrenders to my attack, and the thick red liquid bursts forth from the hole. This is no wine, it's blood. It is still warm from the body. Whether an animal or something else, I cannot say. The foul liquid soon mixes with the rising floodwaters, creating a warmth that laps against my thighs. By all the gods, are the rest of these casks filled with blood as well? I lap the courage to confirm my suspicion. Disgust quickly becomes fear as I turn to flee, but my weakened legs betray me, sending me toppling into the red ocean below. The smell of death is everywhere. It threatens to consume me. I must escape this hell. Crawling on all fours like an animal, holding back screams lest any foulness enter my mouth, I lurch forward through the red waters and out of the room to freedom. Okay. East. Okay. Don't make me write this down, game. I'll start writing down where I'm walking if you want me to. I'm just gonna try and like brute forces until I get an exit. I find myself in a great hall with only the sounds of rain for comfort. The waterlogged red carpet squishes beneath my feet as I approach the center of the room. Once there, I behold a beautiful dining table upon which rests china and silver of the finest construction, as well as the remains of a fantastic feast. As my eyes continue to adjust, I see many chairs surrounding the table, each holding a dinner guest. Noticing movement, I approach the chair at the table's head, but as the truth of the matter dawns on me, I recoil in horror. The host of the feast is a corpse! As are all the invited guests, an army of foul-wriggling insects have made homes in their remains. This one splendid feast is now nothing more than a requiem for the damned. I take a moment to steady my shaking hands and then slowly back away from the table, desperate to lose the sight of the abomination before me. My gaze lands upon the chairs which the dead were seated. This is a mistake. The chairs prove to be even more terrible than the feast itself, each one covered in a layer of spikes that run from the seat, up the back, and down the arms. This explains the color of the carpet beneath my feet. I can only pray that the unfortunate diners were dead when their meal began. For now, it was not a simple task to envision the agonized screams that must have sprung from their mouths. My mind grasped frantically at the possibility that these souls had committed some terrible crime for which this was their punishment, though in truth I suspect they committed no crime at all. There would be no tomorrow for these unfortunates. This was their last supper. Free me. West. West. No! It's the wine! East. East. North. No! Don't go north. It's a ruse. I need to go south, apparently. North is nothing but death. And there's another mission over there. There's 2 visual novels I'm gonna play through.
It would appear that
Me committing to doing all the side quests is my downfall. Yeah. North. No, this is known. This is known. Okay, then go east, west, east, west. Okay, we're walking back and forth. No, you know what? West. Oh. That was like an experiment. So if we waste our time going back and forth, we're gonna die. So as long as we're progressing forward, we shouldn't die. I don't know why I'm picking up these things. I might just lose. I might bad end.
This person.
it would.
Can't. Yeah.
We just need to make sure every step counts. North. East. North. East. Okay, waterlogged carpet. I'm gonna go north. Against all hope, we make it to the front door. Break it down, someone cries, and so I give myself the effort. In tandem with Zaverzin and Grimoire, as I slam my body against the thick, sturdy door, on a third try it gives way and we find ourselves sprawled on the ground outside the castle. The storm is in retreat, the clouds above are still dark and foreboding, but to the west I can see a shimmer of sunlight trying to break through. How can I thank you? I cried, tears of joy in the rain on my cheeks. I would have surely died in there. Looking down, I suddenly noticed that my dress is in tatters and sheepishly try to cover my exposed skin. Your dress? Asked Blyce. Then you are a woman, madame. I am. I proffer the two a smile. I suppose that comes with something of a surprise, seeing as how I only exist in the form of words. I can see that the one known as Zaverzin is disappointed at the torn dress. Will be given no further description, but he hides it as well. Oh, he's horny. With a nod and shrug, the 3 of us set forth to our awakening. Behind us, an awakening of another kind is taking place. Black smoke fills the abandoned castle, providing the countless damned souls with inside their final shroud. After a moment, the castle windows are shattered with a mighty roar. A fresh breeze blows through the hallways of the court, and the corridors clearing the smoke are away for good. As we watch in awe, uncountable black shadows slowly flicker to life, crossing to and fro in front of the broken windows. The castle's dead have awakened to their new life as shades.
You have anything to say about that?
Hopefully there will be no labyrinth next time.
I hear that.
Thank you so much for saving me. I never want to have a dream like that again.
I did it. Let's save. Save the game. Save my voice. That probably didn't take too long, but it felt like an eternity. Alright, hey, you need saving?
And another victim. This works.
I figured a book like you would be into all this word stuff, Vice.
Even I have my exceptions. Now let's be off.
Okay. A colony of massive sculptures was visible in the distance, their tall forms scraping against the sky. Weiss and Zaperzan had never seen such a sight, and their eyes widened as they tried to take it in.
Those buildings must be huge if we can see them from this far away. What do you think, Vice?
As Weiss considered his answer, the sun beat down on them with a renewed ferocity.
Perhaps they are some manner of mirage.
Under this heat, a mirage or two would hardly be an unexpected sight. Zaperzan nodded and wiped the sweat off his brow, leaving a trail of sand in his place. What? He thought he'd never been so thirsty. I'm losing it. The ancient road on which they walked was black and cracked with age. Here and there, thin wisps of grass pushed up through the rocky surface, as if defying those who had laid this material down over their home. The heat reflecting from the road made Zaperzan lightheaded. His feet hurting, he crouched down to rest. I don't know for how much longer I can do this. Is someone playing a joke on us or what? The complaining had already begun. Weiss tried not to let his eyes roll too much. A joke, he said? No, no joke. This road leads to the city of art. Perhaps the path itself is simply some manner of grand artistic work. You don't sound very sure of yourself there. Perhaps not, but think of it in this way might make it easier for you to bear. I know it's just reading, but my head is like, ah. Also, I don't know if I'm like mixing over the lyrics here well or not. Hopefully I'm overpowering it, ideally. Otherwise, this is just going to be a mess of a watch. Zaperzan glanced at Weiss's grimacing face, shook his head, and resumed walking. As time passed, Zaperzan's feet grew more painful and his throat drier than he thought possible. He tried not to look further than the next step ahead because the bright sunlight made him hesitant to trust his own senses. We are definitely getting closer, said Weiss, in an effort to cheer his companion. Yes, this much is certain. Encouraged, Zaperzan lifted his gaze. Suddenly he stopped walking, choosing instead to stand in the middle of the road with his mouth and eyes wide open, and his finger pointing in the distance. Water, he cried. It's water. Water? Asked Weiss. Preposterous, I don't see any water. Over there, just ahead of us, look, the sun is reflecting off of it. Without waiting for a response, Zaperzan sprang to life and bounded towards the sight. What in the... There was no water, there was nothing but sand in every direction. Zaperzan closed his eyes and sighed as Weiss floated up behind him and chuckled softly. I believe this is known as a mirage, he said. Many a desert traveler had spoken of such things. Zaperzan shook his head, bewildered. Suddenly he pointed off in the distance, his eyes wide once more. Ow. Ow. Got my toes in these. Wait, there it is, I just missed it, look, it's right there. Zaperzan sprinted off again, leaving Weiss with no choice but to follow. After a few minutes of running, Zaperzan came to a halt. I could have sworn it was right around here. Confused, he put his hands up to his eyes and rubbed them vigorously. As soon as he stopped, he noticed a blue shimmering pool of clear water just over the next rise. With a shout, he bounded off in search of it. The chase continued for nearly an hour until an exasperated Weiss finally floated up to Zaperzan and struck him in the face with his cover. Enough, you blithering idiot. Stop this at once. There is no water here. Zaperzan's face clouded. There isn't? There is not, and perhaps the next time you will listen to me when I tell you as much. Weiss paused for a moment and continued speaking in a slightly kinder tone. However, I suppose this mad chase was not altogether a waste. It seems we have arrived in the city of art. Zaperzan looked up. Stretched before him was a row of impossibly tall sculptures. Their journey was at an end. They're huge, cried Zaperzan, completely forgetting the heat and pain of the past few hours. I've never seen anything so big. Each sculpture was formed from roughly the same shape, a tall rectangle that stretched up toward the sky, but that is where the similarities ended. Most were covered with panes of glass that reflected light in 1,000 directions, while others seemed to be nothing but frames of steel. Some had tall spires on their tops, while others possessed triangular caps. What kind of city is this? Said Zapperzen. Where are the people? Where are the houses? Perhaps the land is intended exclusively for artistic use. The debate continued as they made their way through the city. Miracles of artistry were everywhere. Great iron crates with wheels sat silent on steel rails. Beautifully carved works with lights of red, amber, and green dangled over every street. As they moved away from the massive sculptures, they found a great array of smaller ones. Some were covered in glass or brick. Many were composed of materials that had never been before encountered. The sheer variety of colors and styles were staggering. Hang on. This is just a city. My guy, this is just a city. This is like New York or something. Just from the description, like right here. Red light, amber, green dangle. Beautiful carved of red with lights of red, amber, and green dangled over every street. Yeah, it is a street light, dude. Unable to find theme or purpose to the abstract works around them, Zapperzen and Weiss eventually fell silent. On the outskirts of the city, they discovered 3 sculptures in the shape of humans. Zapperzen uttered a sigh of relief as he approached them. Finally, I was getting tired of modern art. 3 statues were indistinguishable except for a single word chilled right into their arms. One read Alpha, one read Beta, and the final one read Gamma. As Zapperzen moved to touch the nearest statue, a bird flew from the top of their sculptures, alighting the statue's shoulder. It emitted a brief, beautiful song and took the form of words. Only one form is real, the others are false. The real form will always speak the truth. The false one will only speak lies. No. No. It's the riddle. With that, the bird departed. As if on cue, the 3 statues shuddered to life, acquiring the color of form as they began to breathe. Hey, look at that, said Zapperzen. They're alive. The triplets bowed low before Zapperzen. Please, said Alpha, you have to get me out of this nightmare. I am real. Stop lying, said Beta. He turned to Zapperzen and threw his hands in the air. Alpha's a fake, you know. I'm the real one. What a load of crap, said Gamma. Beta is fake. Everyone knows I'm the only real one around here. The respective pleas given in the 3 statues returned to the frozen sass. Consider all the statements. One of them that could be the real thing, said Weiss. I'm losing it again. Give me a second. Zapperzen furrowed his eyebrows and considered his answer. One form is real, the others are false. The real form will always speak the truth, the false one will only speak lies. I'll be honest, I don't have a clue. I forget how this riddle works. Oh, I don't remember what they said. Oh my god. I don't have a clue. Zapperzen took a long look at the statue, then tried to clear his mind. The sculpture in the shape of humans as he approached them. Okay. Give me a second. I'm gonna just cheat with the snipping tool. Weep. Gonna put that over here. If anyone's chatting, I will not be able to see you here. The Beta told Alpha to stop lying. Gamma just said they're full of crap, and that Beta is a fake. I mean, so if these two are calling each other out, this guy's the only one that's not making any remarks outside of getting him out of this nightmare. I think it has to be Alpha, right? Because Beta and Gamma are at each other's throats. And Beta's like, yo, Alpha's lying. And then Gamma's like, yo, Beta's lying. and I'm real. So if Gamma is saying that Beta is lying, so Beta's obviously lying, which means he's lying. And then Gamma's lying about Beta lying about being the real one and saying he's the real one, which means he's also lying. So it has to be Alpha, right? Because Beta's like, Alpha's lying. And then Gamma's like, he's lying. Does that mean, wait. Oh yeah, no, he's calling out his lie. Liar. So this guy's lying about this, and this guy's lying about this guy to cover that. Yeah, it's Alpha. It's Alpha. 100%. Mr. Squeezy, 100% pick rate. The real one is Alpha. The eyes of the statue shone with an eerie light. The light grew stronger and stronger until Zapperson and Weiss were forced to turn away.
It would seem we
No!
Yeah.
failed. We'd best act more. And another. Even I.
Come on, my logic was flawless. Okay, well, I still have the snippet here. In that case, Alpha's a friggin' liar. The song is also good. Don't know if it's copyright or whatever. Well, they all say they're real. I'm not just trying to like brute force it by guessing. I do want to like. Oops. I didn't mean to. I clicked off the screen and then God. Oh, I just clicked off the screen because of my snippet. Oh my God.
This is the worst job ever.
I clicked off the screen because of this snippet, and now I've been punished. And because when I click back on, I picked Alpha again, and now I just look like a dang old dingleberry. Gamma.
We'd bet.
Alright. Well, I don't know why I picked Gamma outside of just frustration, but I guess it has to be Beta. But with that in mind, let me think. I want to understand the logic here before I look it up and understand the logic properly. Or probably correctly, but in my eyes, so if it's Beta, Alpha's like, hey, please, said Alpha, you have to get me out of this nightmare. I am real. So he's lying. And then Beta's like, stop lying, he turned to Zapperson and threw his hands in the air. Alpha's a fake. You know. I'm the real one. Gamma says, what a load of crap. Beta's a fake. Everyone knows I'm the only real one around here. Like, I can't figure this riddle out. Also, I'm going to manually click on Beta here with my cursor, so I don't mess it up. The real one is Beta. Through Zapperson's voice betrayed a notable lack of confidence. He was relieved to see Weiss nodding at him. Okay, so you're gonna explain it to me, alright? Hit me with it. If Alpha were telling the truth, began Weiss in the dry tones of a lecturer, Beta and Gamma would be fakes. But in that case, Gamma's claim that Beta is fake would be the truth. Even though Gamma's a liar, therefore that theory crumbles. I actually have a headache for some reason. It's not because of this puzzle. Or maybe it is. So if Alpha was telling the truth, Beta and Gamma would be fakes. Yeah, so per the snippet statement that I have here, if he was telling the truth, these two guys are lying. But in that case, Gamma's claim that Beta was fake. Okay, so I had the right logic. I just was off on the sequence. So Beta is telling the truth and says Alpha's a liar. And if Alpha was telling the truth, then these two guys would be considered liars. But because he didn't... But he just says... Why is it so hard to grasp? If Alpha's telling the truth, Beta and Gamma would be fakes. So if Alpha was correct, then no matter what these guys say, that would be incorrect. In that case, Gamma's claim that Beta being a fake would be the truth. I can't grasp this. I'm too dumb. Oops. Sorry. Now let's presume that Gamma spoke the truth. That makes Alpha and Beta liars. In this situation, however, Beta is calling Alpha a liar, which leads... Oh, fuck off. Finally, let's assume Beta is telling the truth, so Alpha and Gamma's lies would make sense, therefore Beta must be real. This is bullshit. This is just a bunch of bullshit. I'm saying that because I'm mad. There's probably logic behind it. Hang on, I'm just reading it. Congratulations, villager, said Weiss in a cheerful voice. The time to awaken has arrived. Thank you for saving me. Just get me out.
That... Okay, that's enough. Okay, there.
Yes, if the mayor's assumption was correct. I think I've had enough wordplay to last a lifetime. Thank you very much.
You're telling me.
I thought I was a god. What a strange dream.
I mean, familiar somehow. Have you guys just fall asleep and someone has to show up to wake you up from your cryptic riddles or die in the process? Okay. Give me a second. This took a while. Hello, Mayor, I did it.
Oh, how wonderful. Thank you so much.
I'm gonna let the game and everything talk for a little while. My voice is rasped. Actually, give me like a picosecond. I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back, guys. Enjoy the good music. I also realized I did not mute my mic on the way out, so you probably heard the clacking of everything around me. I also got some food here. Give me like just a quick second to snack. I'm a little hungry. I woke up and went straight to streaming this today. Very good spaghetti and meatballs today. Yeah. And I got the quiet water bottle so you don't have to hear me sipping on what sounds like a Capri Sun. Alright. We'll take some intermittent snack breaks through the stream here, because this food is very good. This is a very good home cooked meal. Loving that. Let's get this off the screen. And let's get back to it.
Here, I have something for you.
One-handed sword faith.
Wow, this looks valuable. I can really have it?
Of course. It's apparently a weapon of some renown, but we have little use for it.
I'm not shrimping, am I? I'm not shrimping my back. Hang on. Posture check.
Well, we appreciate it.
Thank you again for everything.
You know what this means. Faith. A sword carried by the world's most loyal servant. Like that loyalty, the sword's blade is straight and true. Gonna need a lot of broken antennas to upgrade this, but I can probably do that. It's a very light weapon. Big time magic amp. This might be something I use. And let's see the story. There was once a famous poet in the land far, far east. Now, in his twilight years, his ability had withered such that he could no longer craft a single stanza or verse. The poor poet spent every moment racked with sorrow for what had been lost. But one day, a monk appeared by his side, gently placed a blade in his hand, and imparted the following words, which we can only find out if we upgrade it, which I kind of want to do. The damage goes down, but like the magic amp is... Wait a minute. We just need broken antennas. I can get that inside the robot factory. Let's make a little side goal of our own to upgrade that, because I think that could be pretty good. Beastbane is cool and all, but I want a little bit of spice in my life. Quest check. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, as I fiddle with every button. 50% quest completion. Bada boom, bada bing, baby. Even though I know I gotta play this game like 3 separate times, that's a good start.
So how was the village?
Awful.
Oh, it was truly magnificent. There are no words. Really.
Huh. Neat.
Let's get back to Popola. She'll probably want to know what's going on in there.
Oh, they're still alive. Geba. Geba. Poison. I do like a little bit of a DOT build, not gonna lie. Let's slap it on here. I already got poison. Can I get more poison? I thought Geba was poison. Didn't you say Gebo was poison? I may not understand the magic entirely. Guard break. Like, a lot of these look like they don't do anything. Hang on, let's just get the 2% back. Oh, that's right, I can... Oh, hold up. Geb or Geba? You want Geba because it's just better than regular old Geb, you dig? Cone is also poison. I think having Lance with Paralyze is fine. Oh, I'm using Execution though. Give me some Geba. And some Solaire. I've never enhanced my evades. Yeah, I should do that. Sure, we'll go Bessa. MP recovery rate? That sounds pretty neat for how I play. Stop that. Again. Alright, even the boar has its limits. Vara. Alright, been too tough on the boar. I hate when they give me the used coloring book. We snack between loading screens. We got the speed. God, my throat is just so dry now.
The death dream certainly is a strange illness.
Yeah, it was something all right.
Even I, with my natural love for words, have no desire to visit that place ever again.
Because he's a book.
You guys did well. You've been making a lot of long trips lately. Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
I'm okay. I can't just sit around all day while Yona's sick, after all.
If you say so.
So, anything I can do for you?
Well, I suppose there is one thing I could use a hand with. Have you heard about our plans to repair the canal? The work probably won't happen for a while, but once it's done, we can use the canal for trade and travel and all kinds of useful things. Unfortunately, however, we're a bit behind schedule at the moment. If you're willing to help out, I'd really appreciate it.
No problem. What do you need?
Great. So, the man I originally asked to help on this project hasn't shown up for work in a few days. I'm starting to get a little worried. So, maybe you can head over to Seafront and check up on him? I'll mark the location of his house on your map. He always carries a red bag over his shoulder, so he should be easy enough to find.
Okay.
Got it.
The person I asked to help...
Just making sure. Dun, 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 dun.
A canal, is it? Fascinating. If we had a ferry, we could put these days of endlessly running about behind us.
Don't you just float everywhere anyway?
Do you think I am borne aloft by the winds, lad? It takes stamina to maintain this height.
Oh, really?
You could at least try to hide the utter dismay, you know.
Does seem like he's just floating, though, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, new weapons?
Well, thanks for your support.
It's another chance at combat. Man, we are powerful now. Feels good. Oh, backup nature. You saw the blood in the deer's eyes. It was coming right at me. Your self-defense, sir. Perfect. No. I don't entirely know how the drifting works in this. Ugh. If it ever does properly. It's like, you gotta click the left trigger, but sometimes I'm like, I just want to stop drifting. It's still extremely fun. Lore drifting is like a thing all games need. Oh, there's the guy. I just want to check to see if there's any new weapons real quick. And then we do our antenna side quest. That's right.
Thank.
Won't forget about the antenna side quest to upgrade this magic weapon.
Hey, are you the guy who's supposed to help repair the canal? Popola sent me to...
Oh god, it's over. My life is over.
Surely you must realize nothing good can come of being involved with this particular endeavor.
Easy, Vice. Hey, so, are you alright? What happened?
It's my wife. She left home a week ago and hasn't come back. I'm so worried I can't even focus on my work. Oh, my sweet dumpling, where are you?
That's terrible. Would you like us to help you look for her?
Really? You do that for me?
Sure. But do you have any idea where we should start?
Well, she always used to enjoy drinking at the tavern with her friends.
Alright, then I guess we'll start with them.
Thank you. This means the world to me. Oh, and by the way, my wife always carries a red bag, just like mine. If you mention that, it might ring some bells.
I've met some odd couples in my day, but none who felt the need to wander about flaunting matching luggage.
You need to get with the times. Coordinated outfits are all the rage. Plus, these bags are special. We bought them for our anniversary. But now my sweet dumpling is gone.
Okay. Just stay calm. We'll go look for her, alright?
Alright.
I'm willing to bet that man knows more about his wife absconding than he's letting on.
Agreed. Nah. No turtle egg. Alright, tavern. Yup. Oh, I found you.
Hey there, I'm, looking for a woman carrying a red bag.
Are you now? Interesting. Did something happen to her?
She hasn't been home and her husband's worried. Do you know anything about where she might be?
Trouble in paradise, is it? Oh, those two never change. Anyway, the short answer is no. She hasn't been around here either. Though come to think of it, she always got on well with the woman over at the tackle shop. Maybe you should try her?
I'll do that. Thanks.
Hey, what's the rush? You've got a cute face. Why not sit here and join me for a round? Or 3?
I'm 16.
Sorry, ma'am, but I'm not old enough to drink.
Also wearing a red bag, but alright. Hey, boys getting hit on by everybody. Or offered drinks by everybody. Just wait for the time skip.
Hey there, do you know a woman with a red bag by any chance?
A red bag? Oh, sure. Although now that I think about it, I haven't seen her in a while. Last time she came around, she mentioned something about leaving town, but I figured it was just idle talk.
Leaving town, huh? Alright, thanks for your time.
If she has truly left this charming hamlet, finding her may prove most difficult indeed.
I just hope she hasn't been attacked by shades or anything.
Bum bum bum. One day we'll visit the mansion.
Something about that shade seems rather odd.
Wonder what it could be.
Hey, look at this.
It is identical to the red satchel carried by the man who sent us on this mad quest. Perhaps it belongs to his spouse.
Oh no. Do you think the shades got her?
I fear it likely, lad. I sense no other activity in the immediate vicinity. We were too late.
Well, this is terrible. What are we supposed to say?
However difficult it may be, we've no choice but to tell the man the truth.
Ouch. Hey, bud. Got some bad news. Wife was killed by Shabi.
Hey, did you find my sweet dumpling?
We didn't, but we got this off a shade.
Oh no. This is hers.
So our fears were correct.
Oh God. How could this happen to her?
Why is it all your fault?
If I may, my good man, why did your wife leave home in the first place?
It's because I
think we should give him some time to himself, Vice.
What's wrong?
What?
Dumpling, you're not dead.
What in the world are you talking about? Oh, you found my bag. Thank you so much. I can't believe I went and dropped it like that.
Oh, this is such a relief.
Okay, seriously. What's going on? I see. So, you found a shade with my bag and assumed I'd been attacked and killed?
I'm just glad you're safe, Dumpling, but I'm also so sorry. This is all my fault. Oh, if I didn't eat that apple you were saving. Oh, God, I'm such an idiot!
What a lame reason.
Listen, I promise I'll never eat anything of yours again. You just promise never to run away from home again, okay?
Run away? Have you lost your mind? I just went to visit my parents.
Okay, he's delusional.
I told you about this. Going to see my family, gone for a week. Remember? Ugh, are you serious right now? Why don't you ever listen to me?
Lad, my brilliant intuition suggests we should beat a hasty retreat from these two with all speed.
And I'll listen.
I can't believe you didn't listen to me, and you ate my apple.
This seems very inconsequential in the grand scheme of things. Like, the lady over there, like, she has a bunch of apples. Like, low-quality poly apples are right there.
You are the absolute worst.
What? Oh, like you're some perfect angel. You didn't even care enough about our anniversary to hang onto your bag. You, kid, I'm right about this, yeah? If anyone's wrong here, it's my wife, right?
Wait, you're asking me?
Happy wife, happy life.
Well, you shouldn't have eaten your wife's apple. That's not very nice.
But I was hungry, and it was just sitting there. Look, I'm glad you went looking for my wife and all, but that was low, friend. Low.
Uh-oh. Did I cross a line there?
Besides, it's pretty rich to come after me for an apple when you threw away my entire stamp collection.
I am rolling my eyes so hard right now. What is this?
Ha! You're damn right I did, and I'd do it again. You are nothing but a hoarding slob.
Jesus Christ.
You there. My husband's in the wrong here, isn't he?
Pardon, but madam,
Both?
Oh, enough. The both of you are at fault. Now apologize to one another and end this ridiculous display.
Good talk for a floating magazine.
Oh my god.
I see you finally agree on something.
Oh my, an hour? Oh.
Do you not even understand how frustrating this is, you colossal oaf? This is exactly what I hate about you.
Fine, hate me. I'll still sleep like a baby knowing I'm not an unreasonable hag like you.
Vice, what do I do?
You turn on your heel and walk away as fast as your legs can carry you, my good lad.
That's it. I have had enough. Instead of belittling me, why don't you get a proper job? Everyone in the neighborhood treats me like dirt, and it's all because of my unemployed slob of a husband.
Actually, I have a job now.
Wait, you what? You're kidding. Why didn't you tell me? That's great.
Well, I sort of wanted it to be a surprise.
Oh, you big silly Billy. Well, this calls for a celebration. Come on, I'm going to bake you a nice apple pie.
Come do your job! Where are you going?
I have no idea what just transpired, but it has utterly exhausted me.
Well, looks like they made up, so all's well that ends well?
In the course of all that madness, I have forgotten why we even came here in the first place.
Oh, heck, the canal! We need to ask him about the canal!
I can't thank you enough for all your help.
Sure, but listen, we need to talk to you about the canal.
Oh, right! That's why you came here in the first place, huh? Well, now that my love life is rolling in clover again, I'd be more than happy to get going on the canal work.
Heavens, that was exhausting.
Tell me about it. Anyway, let's go give Popola an update.
Without talking too much into story pieces, it's very actually just like as far as like doing storytelling and masking some things with game dev is a very good smoke and mirror tactic they did there.
Bags were a strange pair indeed. It boggles the mind to think their relationship can persist despite such intense squabbling.
Well, they looked pretty happy in the end, at least. Maybe the secret to living a happy life is sharing your feelings, even when they're sort of mean and weird.
If you adopt such a strategy, I may leave for groceries one day and never return.
Oh. Dad went out to get milk, but he never came back. Anyway, what I was more or less suggesting that is, and this is only because we did another quest where someone supposedly, remember in the Sand Village, someone died, and then it's like, hey, that person's just fine, but the dude's like, this is beyond confusing. We just killed a shade with the red bag, and then like the lady's like, no, I mean, I'm totally fine, what the fuck are you talking about, everything's normal. It's like, this is very clearly a pattern, if you notice that sort of thing, I guess. If you're an intellectual, no, not what I'm trying to get at here. But they definitely like mask everything that happens. Like if you were thinking about that, right? Which I was constantly thinking about it. They mask it with like this very mundane and pointless like slice of life relationship problem that they're both having, and then immediately fixing. So you don't really like think about the thing that happened. You're like, oh, okay, now we're on like this comedy bit, right? But there's clearly something more than meets the eye in that whole piece. Because like, why does the shade have her bag? And why does Weiss tell me the shade looks particular, right? It's a very clever way of doing it. I like that. I think there's more than meets the eye, you know? Alright, let's check to make sure there's no...
Doesn't look like I have any work for you right now. Come back next time you're free, okay?
Right on.
We've got some nice...
Oh.
What is your shop? What do you sell? Pots. Okay. Hold up. Oh, you're just the refiller.
Please.
Yeah, you're the mutton lady. My kids love mutton. I just can't go out and get it now, so they just won't eat anything but mutton. Upper. Hey, look away from the mailbox, man.
Goodness. It sounds like the canal repairman had quite the problem on his hands.
Not at all.
I'm glad everything turned out all right. Thank you so much for your help.
Don't mention it. I'm looking forward to seeing how the canal turns out. If you need anything else from us, just say the word.
Apologies.
Thanks.
Alright.
Hey, wait!
Huh?
I almost forgot. Yona is looking for you.
Oh?
She said she needed something from you.
I guess so. Thanks, Popola.
Time to go play Big Brother in Deeb. Chicken egg. Oh. Loot my house. Money? Can always count on my house having a little bit of spare sponduli. Hello, sister.
Yay, you're back.
Popola said you needed something?
Yeah, a favor, actually.
What is it? I can't help if you don't tell me, sis.
Okay, I'm gonna say it. Ready?
I'm ready, Yona.
I need you to help my friend.
Your friend?
Yep, I have a friend, and we've been writing each other letters.
Seriously?
A pen pal? How delightful.
So who is this friend?
Well, he's kinda...
He? It's a guy?
Yes, and he's sick and in a whole lot of trouble. And I know that you and Vicey are the only ones who can help him.
It's time.
Vicey?
Tell me about this guy.
He lives in this really big house down south, and he's super nice, and he's my friend, so you have to help him. Please?
Yona, listen.
Please?
Great. Now what do I do? Fine. I'll see what I can do.
Yay! Thank you!
It's time. Long have we waited.
Great. Yona's got a boyfriend.
Is something amiss, lad? Your voice is trembling.
No, it isn't. Shut up!
Yeah, I'm pretty aware of a lot of things that come with this game, so I already know who we're about to meet here. You play the Nier franchise, and by that I mean all 2 of the games. I guess technically 3 if you count the mobile game. Maybe 4 if you count Sino Alice. But you probably know who this guy is. He's the boy. He's the lad. The champ. God, that feels so cool. Hey, okay, I don't remember there being this many of you guys. Hold up.
How can these creatures let us dispatch them without complaint?
What the heck?
And what would make them appear in this area in the first place? It is hardly what one would call especially fertile ground.
Hody. Ow. Someone this guy used to one-shot me. No longer. Okay. Buddy. Yo, free level up, free heal, and an item. Complex machine! Ahi. Gibby. More Gibby. Lots of Gibby. Yo, this is a pretty chill Sunday thus far. I'm having a good time. Hit me. Combat is very satisfying in this game. It's truly what... If this game had the combat it has now in 2010, I guarantee you we'd have, like, at least 4 other Nier games at this point. No, not the coloring book. Alright, that'll be spiders now. Okay, buddy. Alright, we get the color change here. You just jump the fence? Alright.
We have been waiting for you, sirs. Please, right this way.
Oh, the perspective change, yes. At the same time, no. I can only walk as well. I can't roll. At the house. It's got that Resident Evil jank with it, and I love it. Ooh.
Please, wait here.
Waiting's a bitch. Just let me know if any shades show up, okay?
Looks like you're gonna sit down? Nice. About time she gets a bed she can lay in. Always laying on the ground. I ain't waiting. I'm moving. I'm playing Resident Evil.
I do not like this one bit.
What's the matter, Vice? Scared?
Paintings are the only things that have color here. Keyhole is marked Moon.
Perhaps we should head back, yes?
I am walking like horrendously slow. By design, of course. Keyhole is marked Darkness. The dark side of the moon. Any moon holes in here? Any dark holes in here? Hit the hole.
Hey, where'd Kaine go?
I knew this was a terrible idea. Haunted manors and the like. Oh, why does no one ever listen to me?
It's locked.
not in love with the song, but I can jam with it. This is like a vibe. Definitely setting the mood for the area. Like, the faster way to move around is to use my attack animation. Speed it up a little bit.
What's this? The picture has changed.
Oh yeah, what the heck? Ooh. Oh, my eyes on your blast shield. No.
It looks like it's in pain. It's kind of scary.
Yes. Come now. Brave faces. Onward and upward, eh? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Hidden objects. You know what? I'll bite. This game's got like 15,000 tutorials in it. I'll bite. Give me the hidden objects tutorial. Sparkling points or break wooden boxes to put. I knew that. It's a hidden object. Moon key, baby. I was waiting for like a jump scare to pop out at me. And Moon goes over here.
Shades!
Oh, Jesus.
What foul hole did they crawl from?
Oh, I'm very strong. I wanna run! Someone on the minimap. You can't outgame the gamer. Where are you going? It's Resident Evil, dude.
You're a male. Young. Not even 20.
You figured that out from my footsteps?
It's not hard once you know how.
Then I suppose I should tell you about my friend Vice.
I only heard one set of footsteps.
Grimoire Vice does not strut about like a common land mammal. But enough of this introductory chatter. Let us hear your tale.
My name is Emil. I'm the master of this manor.
So you're the one who sent the letters?
Letters? What are you talking about?
Of course you don't know. Such a thing would be far too simple.
No! Stay back!
Huh?
I'm sorry. It's my eyes. Anything I look at gets turned to stone. That's why I live with this blindfold.
What a remarkable skill. I've never heard of such a thing.
Anyway, I suppose my butler might know more about the letters you received. This key here can unlock any door in the manor. So if you'd like my assistance...
No, please. Don't trouble yourself. We can get around on our own.
Oh, right. Sure. Well, here's the key then. The butler's quarters are at the far end of the manor. Let me at least give you a map. It's a big place, and I don't want you to get lost.
Star key.
The butler's quarters...
Thanks, Emil.
Vice, what should we do about Kaine?
Leave her. That woman is capable enough on her own.
Jeez, remind me to never get on your bad side.
Star key. Right is always right. And based on perspectives, the right would be the one on the left. Okay.
What's that?
A butler. Or at least a remarkable likeness of one. I knew this was a trap. Curse my brilliant intuition.
Butler. Oh god, okay. It's a little... Actually not that scary, but...
Shades!
More of a jump scare than anything. Hit me. Hit me now. Ow. Okay. My hairs. What is... It's a spider. Oh shit, a spider. I can't... These angles are pissing me off right now. Hang on, wait. I just came from that way. I want to go this way. Light key. Trying to get like a counterattack off, but I'm not doing too good. Just Kool-Aid. Butler.
Whoa.
Is that another one? It moves!
What's going on here?
Sir?
What is this?
Oh, this is my butler. He helps me out around the manor. He's a good man at heart, but a bit inflexible. Almost like a statue.
Yes, and I do apologize for that, Master Emil.
I doubt he's even human.
We're here because my sister received some letters from this manor.
Yes, I wrote those letters. Please forgive my impertinence. As you may know, Master Emil, deeply pained by his eyes, has shut himself away from the world. He suffers greatly behind that blindfold, and I feel it is my duty to help however I can. I heard tale of the exploits of an emerging hero, and so I sent a letter to you under Master Emil's name. But I received a response from one Miss Yona instead.
Wait, so Yona's pen pal is you?
It is, sir. My letters merely requested that you come to the manor. I meant no ill intent.
I believe Yona saw the exchange somewhat differently.
Yeah, sounds like she misunderstood the situation.
Regardless, I am quite pleased to see you here. Long have I dreamed of the day we might be able to do something about Master Emil's eyes.
I see.
Yes, well, I am afraid we, or at least this lad beside me, is neither hero nor physician, so if you'll excuse us...
Please, we're so close. The cure for Master Emil's condition is located in this very manor.
Then why don't you just go get it?
Alas, the location of the cure has become a den for those abominable shades, and I lack the skill to combat them. I beg of you, defeat the shades and restore Master Emil's sight.
You know this is an impossible task. Why would you ask it of our guests?
Well, we've no more time to waste, so...
It's okay. We'll do it.
See here, lad. This is no time to play the hero.
I love Liam.
People need to look out for each other, Vice. Plus, we have to find Kaine anyway.
1,000 thank yous. I owe you a debt that can never be repaid.
Darkness.
I'm really sorry for all the trouble. My butler cares so much for me, but for him to make such outlandish requests...
Okay, bud. Oh, sorry, Emil.
Hey, at least I can petrify your enemies. That's gotta be some help, right?
Petrify them, petrify them, petrify them.
On your own. So I'll be right here if you need me. Maybe my eyes can be useful for once.
Nice. That is very useful. Do your thing, Emil. Do your thing, Emil. Where I put the darkness key? No. Darkness key was over here, if I remember correctly. These paintings are getting worse. Yeah. That is kind of eerie. Ow. I do like that, though. That's like a fun horror touch, the change in paintings. Maybe it's a little bit of a trope. I'm for it, though. A box. One-handed sword, blade of treachery. Got a ways to go on the weapon collection. When a man who has lost his way wields the sword, the blade becomes blunt as wood. The sisters were puppets of complex machinery. So fine was their construction that any who laid eyes upon them assumed they were human in every way. They were the embodiment of a man's greatest technological achievements. They walked like humans, ate like humans, laughed like humans. The one thing they could not do, however, was shed tears, for they are not designed in that way. Hey, I know you're right. I want. No, I didn't know they would do that. The stage from outside still want to be let in. There we go, I can go back out. Now what's over here? I wanted to check down here first. Ooh, glad I did. Could use one of these here save points. Yeah, let's go back and check that room again. I say, watch it reset the combat. Oh, this was just a fight room, huh? Could fit a lot of people in here, I'm just saying. Mansions are so excessive. There's one mansion for one lad. Alright, let's get it. Show me the dungeon. The dungeon.
This is it. We should find the cure somewhere nearby.
Bah, I do not like anything about this place.
Oh.
This book's kind of like you, Vice.
Oh, aren't we clever? As if any mere tome could compare to the wonderment that is Grimoire Vice.
Okay, magic's not working.
Petrification is a fearsome power indeed.
There's no end to this.
Pages of this infernal book are sharp as knives.
Guess you never learned that trick, huh?
Alright, that seems to be working. Why spam? There we go.
Oh no! I can't petrify it!
Hi, Kaine.
And where have you been,
Lost. Where have you been?
Getting stomped by this thing. Help!
We're not getting stomped, but we're doing just fine.
Strength is beyond measure.
What do we do?
I am an arcane text, not some manual of combat. You are supposed to deal with such matters.
You guys run! I'll hold it off while you escape!
Who's this kid?
That's Emil. He's the one who runs this.
Fuck! This book is a real asshole!
She's not even listening.
She's too busy vomiting filth disguised as language.
You guys go! This is my fight! I can't ask you to die for me!
My, aren't we the bold one? And yet I fear that would be a foolish course of action at this juncture.
And besides, we'd never let you do that.
Would you all please just shut the hell up?
What?
I'm just saying, if you bastards want to have a goddamn civilized discussion on the merits of bravery and sacrifice, we can do it later!
Is this your way of encouraging us?
Have we truly sunk to motivational speeches from a woman in her undergarments?
I guess so.
I just need to like brute force this, I think. I just need to crack the shield and then get some damage in. There we go. You cheeky goddamn book. Oh my god. This book is an asshole. Just dodge right into it.
Now!
Oh. Any steel verses in there?
Vice, this is it!
Research report on petrification. Well, well.
Hmm. Apologies, I thought that cutscene would be a lot longer. Dark Whirlwind.
Oh no! This passage is written in some kind of code. We went through all this trouble to find it, and now...
Oh look, Jeeves is back.
Please allow me to handle this, Master Emile. I shall put all of my efforts into deconstructing this cipher. No matter how long it takes, I will not fail.
Sebastian.
Ah, so the servant has a name after all.
It's Sebastian. Sebastian Harder.
Emile, listen to me.
What is it, Kaine?
Your eyes are not a sin. Don't ever be ashamed of them. They're a vital part of you. Do you understand?
What's this? A shade? How did you...
This arm is an accursed weapon. I thought I would only need it until I had earned my revenge. Once that happened... I figured it was all over. But there's a reason I'm alive. That my arm is alive. And there's a reason for your eyes, too.
Kaine.
But listen, if this shade should ever...
No! Kaine, I promise I'll never give up, Kaine. But you can't give up either.
Well, we're off.
All right.
Hey, so Yona's sick, and she doesn't get out much. Do you think you might be able to send her more letters when you have the time?
I would be delighted, sir.
Dude, thanks, Sebastian.
Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for everything.
Take care, Emile. I hope your eyes get better soon.
I saw you exchange some words with that Emile lad earlier. Hopefully it was nothing inappropriate for a young man of his age. Speak the truth, hussy.
Book? Shut up.
Yeah, calm down, Vice. We've got our hands on all the sealed verses now.
All that remains is to find this grimoire noir.
Then we can finally save Yona.
Oh. Dash on him.
Come back soon, okay?
Oh, you know we will.
It may take time, but I shall find a way to cure my master's eyes. I swear it.
That was fun. This game is fun. I love this game. I love this music. This game is good. Oh, the amount of like the 2 songs that have been played on this recording slash VOD. The VOD will be fine on Twitch, but as soon as I put it up to YouTube, it's already going down to like 480p because of copyright claims apparently, which is unfortunate, but them's the breaks. Did they finish making that canal, or? Yes, this is my village. That is indeed my house. All things considered, we got a pretty big house. No.
Yona, you need to lie down.
I know.
It won't be much longer, I promise. I finally collected all of the sealed verses. Now, I just need to find Grimoire Noir.
It sounds dangerous. Will you be okay?
Of course I will.
Is this gonna make me better? Is my cough going to go away?
Definitely. Yona?
You're not gonna hate me because of this, are you?
What are you talking about?
It's just... I don't want you to hate me because of this terrible disease.
Yona, I could never hate you. I'm gonna go see if Popola has more medicine.
I'm sorry,
No, don't apologize. It's not your fault. Let me grab my allowance real quick. Health salve and 700 sponduli.
Yona's looking weaker and weaker every day.
Yes, but do not lose heart. You are the girl's last remaining hope.
And we're still gaming. Let's go. Up the stairs, around the bend. You gotta be on the cusp of big things here. We got all the sealed verses in the first 12 hours of play.
Popola, Yona's cough is getting worse.
Oh, that's not good.
Any chance you could give me some more medicine?
The thing is, I actually just ran out. I hate to ask this, but can you get me some vapor moss? You'll find it growing near the southern gate.
Vapor moss, huh? I'll be right back.
This air cancel my down attack? Interesting. Interesting. Oh, the antennas, damn it. I forgot about the antennas. I do want to grind those out. Southern Gate. I'm gonna do that real quick. This might be a bit of the filler piece, but if I can get some antennas real quick, I just want to upgrade that that magic weapon. So I'm relying pretty heavily on that for a lot of like the trash mobs, which is nice because it's easy to just like farm up quest materials with it. I think we want our big melee weapon for the bosses anyway. So having something for magic, so I'm using this for the entire game. I'm just gonna be honest, unless something else is like super cool. Like this is how I beat Nier Automata. That and like the, you know, mods that let me drain my enemy's HP. That also helped. The only downside about upgrading weapons is we have to go through this obnoxious bridge path to get there. It couldn't make it just a single ladder. It's gotta be... not one. Not two. Not three. But 4 ladders to get to this guy's house. Oh, nice. Can't remember if they sell antennas. If they do, though, I will just buy them. If not, we'll hop into the machine complex for a little bit.
How need some work done on your weapon?
You don't sell antennas.
Come. How can need some work done on your weapon?
I can't upgrade any of my weapons. Frig. Okay, where is it? Yeah, broken antenna. So we just need 20 more of those. I don't think that's too crazy.
Come back.
No, get off that. Get off of that. Brother. I do really like this song, though. Metal boards everywhere. There we go. Ow. I think I should have stayed on the upper floor there. There's a lot less material down here already. Right on. Oh, hi, Kaine. I wonder if I can like add another like big boss here or something, or if it's just gonna be empty. Oh, you're still dead. The bodies are gone. We'll stick to the surface floor here. I only got like one antenna down there, and I'm not running through that 19 separate times. Again. Just stick to being upstairs this time. There's the antenna. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's the ticket.
It seems we have been shut in.
Excellent. Ah.
Let's go.
Oh, lots of dented metal boards if I need them. Alright, how many we at? We need 6 more. Might be another run through of this. Okay, one more run through. Or maybe we haven't gone over here, right? Yeah, we haven't. Yo, if you guys want to keep spawning them, I will stay here. Please keep spawning them, I'm so close. I need 2 more! Come on, dude! Alright. We go out. It made me push that box again. Motherfucker. We'll do a full clear, just even if we get all the materials we need early on, just in case we end up going down this weapon path a little bit further, or we want to like upgrade them further, which we definitely will. Want to get those lore bits. Excellent. Entree. Oh, I like this room with all the boxes. Yeah. To max out on metal boards, that's for sure. For sure. All right. All right. We're out of there. Oh, not the ladder. Oh my god. Okay, get off the ladder and just put the controller down. Literally get stuck on that thing. The true GDQ time waster right there. That's the speedrun ender. That's stuck on the ladder. 30 seconds lost. We should have plenty of material now. Engine boards out the wazoo.
Need some work done on your weapon?
One natural rubber? I think I could get that pretty easily. Nice. Also, why is Beastbane still so freaking insane, dude? What? I wanted to go down this weapon path because I thought it would be good, but it's just insane. Insane. Yeah, wait, Beastbane is just leaps and bounds ahead over anything else I have. Well, it's gonna be 40 less damage, but I get less magic. Oh.
Come back.
Game pisses me off. I'm pissed. Okay. Kill one by this blade for 1 poem, 2 for in kind, and 2 for 2 in kind, the likes of which will be more splendid than any this world has ever heard. Cling to the monk's words, the man waited for the cover of darkness and cut down a man he encountered by the roadside. The following day he wrote the most beautiful poem, instantly reclaiming the fame and prosperity he had lost. Oh. The light blade is definitely faster. You know what? Screw the numbers. It's so much weaker, though. It's so much weaker. Hang on, wait a minute. I want a natural rubber now. If I get that, I can use this weapon over Beastbane and have it be statistically better and look cooler. That's gonna go farming some of the tree side. Oh, but then I have to climb all the way back up here. I suppose any of these guys got some natural rubbers on them. MP cost down? Ooh. That was a fun little sidetrack. It's like a 20-minute sidetrack. I was gonna say, if that's the rubber, we're going. I should also save. Actually,
come back.
What? I hope you...
With... Come back soon.
And you just sold Beastbane and only Beastbane, right? Yeah. I mean, I guess it makes sense why it's so strong. It's like a big buy early on, I suppose. Where are the chickens?
Emil?
Why are you here?
What is it? What happened?
Hurry.
Emil!
We just left you. What happened?
He doesn't seem to be sick. I think it's just fatigue. I can't imagine how hard it must have been to run all this way without sight.
Are you alright, Emil?
I can see it.
Hey, just take it easy, okay?
The air. It's vibrating. I can feel it behind my eyes. So much pressure. Oh God, there's so many of them. Get out. Get out of the village. The shades are coming.
Oh.
Sounds like they're already here.
Come on, let's go.
What's going on?
Library's empty. Oh. Oh. That's a different loading screen.
Damn it! It's not gonna hold! Gah!
The shades are attacking!
The hell's going on?
No time! Get everyone into the library! And please, make sure Yona's safe.
Don't worry. I'll grab her. Just don't get yourself killed, alright?
I won't. Now go, Devila. Hurry! We have to stop them before they destroy the village!
Dispatch these smaller ones as fast as you can.
I'll kill every last one of you!
You whelps are hardly worthy of our steel.
Come on. Bring everything you got!
Pathetic. Even in death they disgust me.
I won't let any of you pass me!
Hurry! Hurry!
Get the wounded to the library!
Oh, fuck.
Dear God, what is that brute?
I don't know. We gotta take it down.
Ooh, okay, shockwaves. I'm out of magic though. Oh, refill. Baby. Oh my god. Oh.
Okay, that's not good.
I'll do it again.
Regenerating shade. How will we even know if our attacks are working?
We'll just have to keep hitting it until we find out. We can climb up from here.
Climb as fast as you can! Perhaps its interior is more vulnerable.
Excuse me?
Look where it's headed!
Like hell it is!
Oops. Okay, very, very dramatic scene, yeah. Give me a second. I just missed some dialogue because of that? No.
Are you alright?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm okay.
You have lost health. You must be more careful.
Big damage, I'm powerful. We're taking the leg next. Ooh.
This isn't working.
So what do we do?
Cutscenes are so much louder.
You guys having a good time? Huh?
Kaine!
Underestimate us at your own peril, fiend.
Keep hitting it. At some point, it's gotta start working.
Is she trying to raise our morale, or is she honestly that insane?
Either one works for me. Let's go!
It's heading toward the library.
No.
That's where Yona is.
You're almost there. Keep pushing.
You're gonna die today, shithog!
Shithog? Oh, come now. That's not even a real word.
I just want to hear the dialogue. But I also don't want to lose, so maybe I'll just kill it.
Looks like you've learned how to swing that thing.
I'm glad you noticed.
Hey, excuse me.
That beast will crush you to paste.
You really know how to put up a fight, Kaine.
Hey. Look at me. Oh my god.
Come on, keep pushing it! You stubborn son of a bitch!
Oh, the face smash. Let's go.
Oh no, Shade's in the library. Yona!
Shit's getting real.
Emil, you okay? Can't keep fighting like this.
I have to. There's no other choice. Otherwise, why did I even come here?
Get out of here, Emil!
No! I won't abandon these people now. You told me once that my eyes had value, and that I shouldn't be ashamed of them. You told me that even a life like mine had purpose. So I won't just sit around and let you fight while I stay behind.
Emil.
Just don't die on me.
I won't, Kaine. Let's take care of these shithogs.
I like it.
God, I love this fucking
Can't let any
game.
more shades in here.
Let's go. Oh.
Emil!
Is there no way to kill this infernal thing?
Alright. Forgive the cursor and the immediate pause. I need to go get some bots real quick. Oh. Should install one of those auto mod things to stop the spam, but I'm so lazy. I also don't know how to do it. Alright, back to the game.
Perhaps we could chase it to the basement and seal it there. Those walls are thick rock. I doubt even this beast could break them.
Works for me.
Great. I love basements.
Do it! Knock it down the basement!
Give me the key!
Right!
No!
Excuse me, that's my sister?
Dear God.
Yuna!
Is that the leader of these creatures?
Stay back, Kaine! Seal the door!
Finally.
Where am I?
It's been a long time, Grimoire Weiss.
Who are you? What is this place?
I am Grimoire Noir. I am you.
What?
Do you not remember, Grimoire Weiss? We two serve a higher purpose.
Enough lies! Stay back!
Why do you try to suppress the memory? Do you fear hurting someone close to you?
Preposterous!
Your denial is preposterous. We are mere books created to serve the Shadow Lord. You have no right to forsake him.
The Shadow Lord?
Do you remember our ultimate goal?
Our ultimate goal?
White and black shall fuse to one and set free shades to the world.
Fuse? Us? No, I cannot. I will not. I will never...
Your chance encounter with this boy. Your collection of the sealed verses. It was all set in motion by the Shadow Lord himself.
No. Lies.
The time has come for us to create a new and perfect world. We shall become as one, you and I.
Become one.
Vice, you dumbass!
Kaine.
Start making sense, you rotten book, or you're gonna be sorry! Maybe I'll rip your pages out one by one, or maybe I'll put you in the goddamn furnace! How can someone with such a big smart brain get hypnotized like a little bitch, huh? Oh, Shadow Lord, I love you, Shadow Lord! Come over here and give Vice a big sloppy kiss, Shadow Lord! Now pull your head out of your goddamn ass and start fucking helping us!
I am one with the shadow. Huh? Bitch.
We grimoires exist to create in this world a new and just paradise. We must unite. The world demands it.
Paradise.
Yes, and we are so close to realizing it.
Please don't go, Vice.
Who's there?
It's okay. I'll understand. I'll understand if you forget us. But I promise I won't forget you. I'll remember you, no matter what. I'll keep the memory of Grimoire Vice alive forever. And that's not all I'll do. You hear me? I'll chase you to the end of time, and I'll bring you back to us. So Vice, please. Please come back.
Damn it, we need to stop him! If we don't do something, that black book will absorb Vice!
Black. White. Black. White.
Yes, now we shall unite in common purpose. Then the world can finally bear witness to our true power.
Vice! Vice! Right. We've got to...
For the last time, my name is Grimoire Vice, and it is not to be abbreviated.
Vice!
Vice!
Good to see you, Kaine. Although I don't think anyone has ever accused me of being a little bitch before. And you, we meet again.
Vice, you okay?
I believe I could ask you the same question right now.
Impossible. We must unite. We must become as one.
I don't like you, and I want nothing to do with you. Besides, I have my companions.
You're back!
Of course they're weak, and they whine when I leave.
Vice!
It's almost too much trouble, but they are my friends. I shall fight by their side, now and forever.
Vice, thanks.
Oh, the fucking song. Let's go.
Damn you. Our true memories are still there.
Oh,
How
magic.
dare you ignore them?
Perhaps you should have scribbled them in my margins, Let us start by dispatching the nearby distractions. I can't use my magic. The fiend has stolen the sealed verses.
Ah, this fucking book.
I'll get them back, Vice.
Oh, he just keeps running. All right.
Ho, ho! It will take more than that to make... And you are the last one left, Noir.
Noir? Address me by my proper name, fool!
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Dark Blast? It's all I need. You're done. Okay, I don't need Dark Lance, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, juice! Phantasm. What is that? Give me that power.
We have reclaimed my powers. Good heavens! The roof is about to collapse. Here it comes. Stay back!
I can't run, damn. This library isn't gonna hold for long.
We must finish this quickly.
Okay, listen here, buddy. Your body slamming for like 2 damage. Just take the L. Take the L.
Vice!
No!
You will understand in time.
Yona! Get up!
No!
Give my sister back!
No matter how things unfold, it all returns to us. All of it.
Yona! Yona! Yona!
Are you okay?
Yona!
Is this blood?
The fight's over.
Meal.
And I think we lost.
We?
Sorry, guys. I think this is it. For me, too.
Kaine, no!
Oh, quit crying. Look, before I go, we need to take care of this guy. Emil?
Yeah?
I want you to... I want you to petrify me. You can use me to keep this thing locked away down there.
No! I can't!
Kaine! Stop!
He's right! It's suicide! You can't do it!
Your powers exist to protect others, right?
Kaine!
Just do it, Emil.
But...
If you don't, it's gonna break down this fucking door!
I don't know what to do!
Do nothing and be annihilated. They give me the choice.
Kaine.
No more crying, okay? Grow strong. Never lose hope. Vice.
Spare me the goodbye, hussy. I imagine it will take more than this to kill you.
I doubt it.
Wait for me, Yona. Wait for me, Kaine. I swear.
Find out in the DLC. No. Multi-organ theory. Behind D. Metal Gear. Oh, it's origin theory, not organ. Wow. Reading's hard. Time skip, baby!
Don't let your guard down. I guess that was a tad obvious.
Two-handed swords and spears. Let's go. Oh god, these are so slow.
Enough horseplay.
I am so slow. I need to get used to this. Giboo! You guys are tough. Hit me. There's a lot more moves now to learn. I'm excited for that.
Another poor victim.
Ooh.
Damn it. When will this stop?
No, once we get two-handed and like spears, we're never going back. Nice. Lots of moves.
It's dangerous here. You should get back.
Oh, guts! Oh, get up, honey. Please. Get up!
Goddamn shades are even attacking the village now.
And armored ones, no less. This village of yours seems to be changing for the worse.
It's all the Shadow Lord's fault. That one day changed everything.
5 long years.
It's been 5 years since they took my sister. I spent every waking moment searching for her, but all I found is heartache and despair. This world is winding down. Between the shades and the black scrawl, there won't be anyone left soon. My life now, and my purpose, is hunting shades. Someday I'll find a clue that will lead me to the Shadow Lord. I believe that. I have to.
Popola called for you, yes?
Yeah.
We lost a good deal of time with that.
Yeah.
My, but you children certainly have a lot of energy.
We'd best leave her be. Wherever...
Whoa. You look rough.
I'm fine.
If you say so. By the way, Popola said she had a letter for you or something.
You're leaving the village.
Hey, want any of these dented metal plates that I got? I got a lot of them. Like a lot. Like 93 of them. You can have a few. Here, I have like 33 of them.
Shop here more often, yeah? I'm damn near broke.
Oh, you don't want that mutton anymore?
All I think about these days is food. I'd give anything to taste meat again.
Another hunter has gone missing. I'm so worried about my husband.
If you don't hunt, you starve. But if you do hunt, the Shades sneak up and kill you. I really hate this place.
Things have gotten...
Some kids like to play in the northern forest. We're not supposed to know, but everybody does. Man, I wish I could go there. The shopping district sucks. It's small.
The village defenses are much stronger than they used to be. And yet, when I think about Shades attacking again...
I know it's a hard world, but what better time to make your flowers blossom? My husband keeps nagging me about how this is no time to grow flowers.
Why am I the only one working this hard? No one buys new clothes anymore. They all just want me to repair their old ones.
I wish I could play some...
Thanks for coming.
Hang on, wait, do you have natural rubber?
Things sure are rough lately.
I just realized I got new weapons. The man whose fiancée was spirited away by an 8-headed beast used the sword to smite his foe. That is some big damage, and I can upgrade this already. Nice. The shield left hanging on the wall was covered in dust. The blade left in its scabbard had rusted over. The techniques I hadn't used were forgotten. The body I was to train was left to grow soft. I had lost the will to practice discipline. A knight who was so moved by the suffering of a beggar that he removed all ornamentations from this spear. They were a frighteningly diligent people. They would clear forests and hunt animals even when they had no need. They developed techniques to preserve food they were unable to eat, and earned more money than they could ever be spent. But there was not a single one among them who did not accept these practices, for none of them knew any other customs.
Oh, you. Yeah, if you happen upon any sheep or
I know things aren't cheap right now. Come back.
Welcome.
You do be having new weapons though, the Axe of Beheading and Sunrise. I will take both, my friend.
Blacksmiths always do well in times like these. Supply and demand, I suppose.
A man's dementia drove him to attack his daughter's fiancé with his axe. Sadly, he hit the daughter instead. Ooh, okay. Well, this is an extra heavy weapon, but look at that. Look at the damages. There was once a ritual gathering of spirits held on the night of the 10th full moon of the year. During the ceremony, they would gather on the shores of a lake and boast to one another of all the evil deeds they have performed during the year. The spear's point is so finely honed that all who are grazed by it experience an instant, painless death. Oh, it's better than my axe. distant past of a land known as the Golden Isles, there existed a sword crafted from every kind of metal and precious gem in the land. So sharp was its edge that even the slightest cut would leave an unsealable wound that eventually drained the victim of both their blood and life. I can get some distance with this thing. I can fly really far with that.
I wish I could leave this place.
Very nice. A lot of gaming ahead of us with this one. I don't think this is the halfway point either. This is like the 1/3 point even, maybe even the 1/4. I think that'll do it for today. Nice, almost 4-hour stream. I had fun. A lot of fun getting back into the game. For YouTube, and anyone watching there on the VOD, thanks for watching, everybody. Want you to enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, etc. Whatever it is for you, and we will see you whenever for the next one. Take it easy, everybody.